Hey, this is Miss Bors, and today we are going to learn about acrostic poems. So you might ask yourself, what is an acrostic poem? So an acrostic poem uses the letters of a topic word as the first letter for each line of the poem. Each line includes words or phrases related to the topic, and something different about acrostic poems, they usually do not rhyme. So let's look at an example of an acrostic poem. So here's the first poem we're going to look at. If you notice, there are capital letters that are written vertically from the top to the bottom, and it says spring. So all of the words in this poem are going to be about spring. Let's read it. Sunshine, play outside, rainy, insects, new life, growth. So the author of this poem came up with words that reminded him or her of spring, like sunshine, playing outside. It rains a lot in the spring, and rain brings new life and growth of flowers and plants. And we can also see a lot of the insects emerging from winter. Let's look at another example. This poem, we see the word water. And I really like how the author created this font. It kind of looks like it's flowing like water. So everything in this acrostic poem is going to have to do with water. Let's read. Wait until night to water your lawn. Always use a pail when you wash the car. Turn off the faucet when you brush. Every leak wastes water. Fix them. Rain barrels save water. So as you notice, each line or phrase has to do with water. And the author in this poem didn't talk about just one type of water. They had a variety of water. So let's look at steps to help you create an acrostic poem. Your first step is to pick a topic. Then you're going to write the word vertically, and vertically means from top to bottom. Step 2, you're going to brainstorm words and phrases that describe your topic. Just as in the poem with water, all of those lines included something about water. And with the spring poem, everything in there was written related to spring. Step 3, write your brainstormed words and phrases on the lines that begin with the same letter. And last, step 4, you're going to fill in all the lines and you'll have an acrostic poem. So I'm going to show you a poem that I created using my first name, Jordan. First, I wrote or typed each letter for my name going from the top to bottom, Jordan. And then I thought about some words that would describe me. So I came up with jokes around with friends, organized, really likes to read on rainy days, definitely dependable, active all year, nice. And as you can see in my poem, I do not have rhyming words. However, I did include alliteration. Alliteration is when the first letter of several words begins the same. So in my line that starts with R, the third line, I've got really, read, rainy. That gives my poem a little bit of rhythm. On the next line, I've got alliteration again. Definitely, dependable, both start with D. On the next line, I've got active, all, both start with A. When you use alliteration in your poems, it gives it some rhythm. Now it's time for you to create your own acrostic poem.